Should you quit your job when you start a business, or should you continue working while you're starting your business? We argue about this all the time on Shark Tank. One entrepreneur comes out and we're like, are you doing this full time? And they're like, no. And we're like, well, I can't invest in you because you're not fully committed. I'm out. And then the next entrepreneur comes out and they're like, I quit my job. I'm all in. We're like, what? You're not making any money. You should have stayed working. The answer is, there is no right answer. You've got to figure out your own situation and what works for you. Sometimes you got to be all in. Here's the key. Every business, people think businesses grow like this, linear, but they don't. They grow like this, and then they plateau, and then they go up, or they go down. Those points of intersection are inflection points. When you hit that growth inflection point in your business, then you got to make a decision. Is this a hobby, or am I fully committed? At that point, if you're still working for someone else, you got to quit. Like, every business comes to a point where you got to be all in. And at that point, it's time to quit.
Robert, what a great video. The whole time I'm watching the video, I'm just thinking in my head, if I had your head of hair, I would be going through about, I don't know, maybe a bottle of gel a day. I'd be slicking it off to the right, maybe to the left, with a little flip. What a head of hair you got. But anyway, yes, what you're saying is 100% correct. There really is no right answer, but what I tell a lot of our franchise owners is you can never get a full-time result with a part-time effort. You gotta be all in. And being all in doesn't necessarily mean being all in where you have to run your business every day, but it means being all in, making sure you're inspecting what you expect, make sure you have the proper systems in place so you can, manage your business properly and make sure your business is growing. But there will come a point where you do have to be all in if you want to get to the next level.